So, hello guys. It's a really great pleasure to meet you today. So, the first question: did you see yesterday the first episode with the audience?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how was it?
It was
Because
awesome.
I had the feeling that the audience and the response from the audience was amazing. Did you enjoy it with the people and with the fans of the Alien franchise?
Yeah, if we'd done a screening at the weekend as well in San Diego to a room of like 6,500 people.
Yeah.
So actually last night was sort of reserved in a really nice way.
I felt intimate.
I did,
Yeah.
and with friends and family as well. And myself being from London, there was something nice about sharing it with sharing it on home soil.
Yeah.
And you're basically a Londoner as well.
Yeah, I'm becoming one. I'll make it happen. I'm manifesting.
Noah Hawley yesterday said on the stage that for him to create the story, it was kind of like a conversation with Ridley Scott and James Cameron. So that means that the movies from the very first one and the second one. How is it for you? Did you also connect with specifically with those two movies and with the atmosphere and the set from those stories?
For me, it's the original film that I have watched many times before this show came into my orbit. And so that is the one that I watched quite a few times after I got the job and kept my focus there just because that film resonates with me. It has since I was very young. And the fear that it gave me as a kid and the excitement was something that I wanted to find in my character, who is also a kid. So it helped me kind of fall back into that. So yeah, the original movie I just love. It's so good.
And you, Alex?
Yeah, likewise, that first film, which I'd seen as a teenager. My mum really wanted me to watch it. She was quite rightly quite obsessed with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
And then when I got the job, I was like, oh, probably refresh my memory, and came back to that film. And there's something so cool about it, isn't there? Something like so full of texture and mundanity as well. Like it opens and they're eating breakfast cereal and smoking and talking about how much they get paid, and in the meantime you're like, where's the alien, where's the alien? And it's about half an hour in before the alien arrives. Which I think is an amazing amazing provocation as a film that's called Alien.
Yeah.
That it take so long. It really takes pleasure in taking long to reveal. So and knowing that was sort of the production design world that we were also going to be part of was exciting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How was your first meeting with the xenomorph on the set? How was this feeling?
Glorious.
You got to know him real quick.
I did, and it was quite long-winded because, it takes, for like 5 seconds of being chased by a xenomorph takes about 2 weeks to film.
Yeah.
They're so technical, an amazing stunt team. And the xenomorph himself, as we've said in almost every interview now, is Cameron Brown, who's a gorgeous New Zealander, a vegan, and every time, from cut onwards, him taking off his mask.
His head.
I know. It was sort of he was so softly spoken. It was sort of a battle just to, make conversation, which ran in sort of beautiful juxtaposition to the sort of fearsome creature that he is when his mask is on.
And that suit is so, it looked so hot, and it was perfectly tailored to him. That thing was so detailed.
Yes, he was sort of like,
and it was so hot, and it's hot in Thailand, and it's, he's doing all of these stunts, and
he had to be oiled into it. He had to sort of like be slit so he could, because it was body tight.
I know.
Like
and he was he'd take off the mask. It's going great.
Yeah, and he'd be just
Easy
sitting
going.
there, just catching his breath. Yeah.
I have probably the last question, so I guess a very important one is that I think the key role of the series was to create this bond between you as a sibling bond. How did you approach that? Was it really helpful that you seems to be really friend with each other and connected with each other? Was it helpful for you?
We hate each other.
I thought so.
Yeah. Can't stand really good acting.
Number 2.
Yeah. I've just felt very connected to you kind of right off the bat. And we didn't do any chemistry reads. So that, so that was that was scary. I remember meeting you for the first time when I was doing stunt work. And it was before strike and everything. And you walked in the stunt room, and I gave you a massive hug. And then I thought, like, he doesn't know me. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No,
but
I remember that hug, and it was so lovely.
I had, like, knives in my hand. I was like, oh, it's my brother.
Oh, yeah. And we had a phone call or two, I think, before we arrived in Thailand. And we just sort of chatted and shared stuff.
Yeah,
and shared,
sent me music.
Yeah.
And
I think it was probably sort of the easiest part and the most essential part from my character anyway, was that relationship. And I feel like we just sort of slipped into it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it
you get lucky.
quite naturally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys. I wish you that this friendship will last forever. Also from them.
At least
Thank you
until
very
the
much
end
for your
of the
time.
podcast.
Yeah, exactly. We're holding on by a thread.